Hi everyone, welcome back. Here is some information on different dinosaurs. Number 1. Tyrannosaurus rex.
T-Rex, as it is often called, lived in the late Cretaceous, the very last period when dinosaurs ruled the earth. Although it seems that T-Rex only lived for 2 million years, a relatively short period, compared to other dinosaurs, it made quite an impact. Number 2. Stegosaurus. The Stegosaurus is a much older dinosaur than the Tyrannosaurus rex. So you can get an idea, the T-Rex lived closer to the current day than to the days of the Stegosaur. So those drawings of T-Rex fighting a Stegosaur are rubbish and have no geological truth to them. But if through some miracle you happen to see a Stegosaur from some 150 million years ago, it would be a sight to behold. Stegosaurs were large and heavily herbivores. They had rounded backs and spiky tails which they likely held high in the air. The tails were most likely used for defense against predators, but contrary to popular belief, their recognizable back plates probably served a different purpose: thermoregulation. It was traditionally believed that these plates also served a defense purpose, but more recent research suggests that they were heavily vascularized, which means they were good for regulating the dinosaur's temperature. Number 3. Triceratops. Unlike the Stegosaur, the Triceratops was actually contemporary with the T-Rex, so the two might have encountered each other. Alas, one can only imagine what impression the first Triceratops skull made on its discoverers. A massive, tank-like dinosaur boasting 3 devil-like horns on its armored head must have been quite the sight. However, while the Triceratops was probably not the most gentle of dinosaurs, fossil findings suggest that it regularly engaged in fights with predators and other members of its species. It was still an herbivore. The Triceratops is one of the last known true dinosaurs, becoming extinct 66 million years ago. Its name literally means three-horned face. Its sturdy, robust body meant not only that the Triceratops was not an easy prey, but also that many examples have been preserved as fossils, allowing paleontologists to study the species in relative detail. Its fossils are among the most common dinosaur fossils in the late Cretaceous. Number 4. Velociraptors. The Velociraptors was not nearly as impressive as the other dinosaurs we have seen so far, and it was also not contemporary with T-Rex. It lived just a few million years before T-Rex emerged. Velociraptors were dog-sized dinosaurs, part of a family called Dromaeosauridae. The largest Velociraptors measured 2.07 m, 6.8 feet long, 0.5 m, 1.6 feet tall. Unlike what Jurassic Park shows you, Velociraptors were covered in feathers, or, at the very least, furry feathery coats. They were probably warm-blooded, at least to some degree. In one of the most remarkable fossils ever discovered, a Velociraptor is found fighting a Protoceratops andrewsi, in a distinct example of predatory behavior. Also contrary to popular belief, there is no evidence that the Velociraptors hunted cooperatively, though recent findings have shown that they moved around as a group, at least sometimes. The pack hunting hypothesis is still uncertain. Number 5. Spinosaurus. Spinosaurus was among the largest of all known carnivorous dinosaurs, nearly as large as or even larger than Tyrannosaurus. It lived around 100 million years ago, in the early to mid-Cretaceous. Among its many notable features, Spinosaurus also featured massive neural spines on its back, from which its name also derives. The exact purpose of these spines is still a matter of debate, though as with the stegosaur, they were more likely used for thermoregulation and display than for defense. For a long time, it was thought that Spinosaurus feasted on fish almost exclusively, as its elongated jaws, raised nostrils, and conical teeth suggest. However, more recent findings, including a fossil which contained bones of another dinosaur in its belly, suggest that Spinosaurus was likely to have been a generalized and opportunistic predator, feeding on anything its size allowed it to hunt. Number 6. Allosaurus. Allosaurus means different lizard, a name that alludes to its concave vertebrae, which at the time of its discovery was unique. Allosaurus was a large predator, somewhat like the tyrannosaur. It measured over 9.5 meters, 31 feet, in length, though some partial findings suggest that it might have grown way beyond that. However, unlike the tyrannosaur, the Allosaurus might have hunted in packs, still under debate, making it one of the fiercest predators of its time. Like many other predator dinosaurs, as well as both ancient and modern crocodiles, Allosaurus constantly grew, shed and replaced its teeth. Even if it hunted in packs, Allosaurus was more than capable of hunting prey on its own, several findings suggest. Number 7. Archaeopteryx. Archaeopteryx is a genus of bird-like dinosaurs considered to be a transitional species between non-avian featured dinosaurs and modern birds. The name comes from the Greek archaios, which means ancient, and pteryx, which means feather. It is one of the most significant fossils ever discovered. It shared clear similarities with birds, such as small size, broad wings, and a presumed ability to fly or glide, but had straw-in dinosaur features, jaws with sharp teeth, instead of a beak, 3 fingers with claws, as well as a long, bony tail. Archaeopteryx was not a large creature. It was similar in size to a magpie, and the largest individuals might have reached the size of a crow. That's all for today, I guess. Thanks for watching.